We're going to talk about how to have a great day in Bimini with Virgin Voyages. We're going to tell you about all of the excursions you can take in Bimini. We're going to speak more in depth on the beach club at Bimini, including discussing how the food is. And then stay tuned for a beautiful sail away. So let's get started. In Bimini, the ship is docked. When you get off the ship, you're going to come down the dock, walk to an area where there are two different lines. One line would take you to the beach club, and there are a few other stops that you can get off on the trolley. The other line is for the different excursions that you can take. So there's 3 stops when you take the trolley to the beach club, and we're going to discuss that more as we get to the first stop. Here we are. So the first stop, Fisherman's Village. This is a little shopping area. Also rent golf carts. So if you want to explore the island on your own, you have the ability to rent golf carts. The shopping village, from what we were told by other passengers on the ship, it's small, relatively not too many items available. It's definitely not the same as shopping on Nassau or some of the other Caribbean islands. This is the second stop, and this is Hilton, and Resorts World Casino is in the Hilton. So if you want to do a little bit of gambling while you're on the island, you can get off here, try your luck.
Here we are getting at the beach resort itself. It's not a bad ride between, I guess it's 15 minutes between the ship.
Yes, and this is the beach club. The beach club is included with your passage on Virgin Voyages. So there's not an extra charge to the beach club. There are a few things that are extra charges, which we will go through, but the admission to the beach club is included with your passage on Virgin Voyages.
And the one thing is, don't bring your towels from the ship, because they give you your towels there at the beach club, and you don't even have to give a wristband or anything else like some of the other cruise lines. You have to do your SeaPass card. Here, you go up, you ask for how many towels you want.
So included in the beach club is the pool, the chairs, the umbrellas. You have to pay for your alcoholic drinks the same as you do on the ship. So if you have a bar tab, you can use your bar tab to purchase your alcoholic beverages. Any of the non-alcoholic beverages, they're included with your fare. Lunch is included. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. That's me saying, how are we ever going to find the rest of our friends? Because we came a little bit later to the game, getting to the beach club, than our friends did. So I was a little bit overwhelmed, afraid we were not going to find them.
But it was pretty funny. All of a sudden, we just walked down, and there they were. It was very easy to find them, because, once again, the Wi-Fi works on the island as well as it does on the ship.
Yes, so you can text back and forth. If you're sailing with many people, and some people like to get out and about very early, and other people are not as early risers like us, you can text and then get your location. So you'll see there's a lot of chairs. They're pretty close, but all in all, I don't think that, anyone was bothering each other. This is us finding our friends, and there was one chair that was open, so we needed two extra chairs. And fortunate for us, there was a couple that was leaving. They had gotten to the beach very early, and they decided to leave and give us their chairs. So it worked out excellent.
Hey, Bimini. Highly recommend.
On every cruise, we always have ducks, but we didn't bring any on Virgin, but we found one here on the beach. They have these blow-up animals that they use in the pool, and they were supposed to leave them in the pool, and of course, somebody decided to take it down to the ocean, so now they're carting them back to the pool.
So a little bit about what's included. As we said, I mentioned, items that were included before admission to the beach club, the pool, the chairs. They have beach towels. Extras that you need to pay for, would be the cabanas. They do have cabanas that you can rent. The cabanas accommodate 4 adults. So they have the Bimini Rockstar Cabana, which can accommodate up to 4 sailors, and the Bimini Beach Cabana. The prices vary per sailing. When I looked it up, it was going to run us about $500, and that's total for the cabana. It's not charged per person. So if you have 4 people, divide that by the 500, so it's $125 per person. So the first round of drinks up to $100 is included. After that, you would need to use your own bar tab that you purchased or put that on your CPAS account. And it is up to a maximum of 4 people. So when we had done our research before we left, there were 6 of us traveling. So we either had to purchase 2 cabanas or just do the chairs at the beach. We decided to just do the chairs at the beach.
Let's talk about the food, which was a little bit not Virgin-like, I would say.
Yes, the food was disappointing. Now, I know that Virgin rents the Bimini Beach Club on their days when they're in port. I believe there's other cruise ships that also rent this facility. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they contract out. Bimini Beach Resort actually provides the food for the day. So do not expect the food to be the same quality and caliber of the food that you get on the ship. It was very disappointing, very limited selections. And to be honest, we really didn't even eat. We picked it, the food that we chose, and it was not very appetizing.
And another thing to do is bring some water from the ship. Everybody's got the water bottles, and the water is not very good. It looks great, it's got lemons in it, but it just had a really bad aftertaste on it.
Right, but they do have soda machines and iced tea at the station where you would go up to get your food, so you can always fill your glasses with that. So we stayed for a few hours, we had a great time, and then you take the shuttle back. It constantly does a loop throughout the day, so you don't have to worry about certain times that you have to catch a shuttle back to the ship. So it will constantly loop around. It'll make the same 3 stops on the way back. So if you wanted to get off and stop and do a little shopping and then get back on the trolley, you can do that. So we're going to go over a couple excursions that you can take on Bimini. Now these will cost you extra, but they're pretty interesting. So there's the Bimini Heritage and Cultural. It's about $95. It's 2.5 hours. It's going to be a guided tour. It's going to give you some unexpected facts and historical background. You'll see a conch cracking demo, sample a variety of Bohemian dishes. You'll cruise through the quaint Bohemian settlements, and there's multiple stops, and there is time for shopping. So I'm not sure if it's at Fisherman's Village, but it looks like it would be very interesting. You can go on a fishing tour, which is a charter boat. It's 3 hours, so if you are a fisherman, that might be up your alley. We don't have the price on that. Prices on these will vary. You can go swim with the stingrays. That's about $120, and that goes to Honeymoon Harbor. There's also Great Hammerhead Safari and scuba diving. We don't have the price on that. Those prices will vary per sailing. There's a jet ski tour for 2 from $250. That's an hour. There's a kayak tour for 2 from $150. There's the Sapona shipwreck and shark snorkeling tour. That's $150 for 4 hours. And then there's Views and Blues mid-afternoon cruise for $100, which is about an hour and a half. And then there's a wild dolphin safari in Bimini, and that's 4 hours, and that's about $175. And Paint by the Bay. So there's a little art workshop that you can do, and that's $85. So sorry we don't have the prices on the others, but I think they vary per sailing, so we were not able to get that information.
Please like and subscribe and give us a thumbs up on this video, and we would really appreciate it. We appreciate everybody who subscribes to our channel.
And leave comments below.
Cat and Mike, the ship set sail on a journey that'll never fail. With the wind in their hair and the sun shining bright, they're dancing on the waves, it feels just right. Sailing together, side